Right now in noon, Dane County has seen a large increase of positive coronavirus cases. We'll tell you how many and what age group is being affected. And 1 month after George Floyd's death, the House expected to pass police reform bills. We'll tell you what they include and what they left out.
This is News 3 Now at noon.
Good afternoon, I'm Mark Kane. The Madison Police Department is investigating an assault on a black woman as a hate crime. Officers say the woman was stopped at a red light on West Gorham Street near State Street. She said her window was down when she heard someone yell a racial slur at her and saw 4 white men outside. She told police one of the men used a spray bottle to spray her face and neck with a lighter and was then thrown at her. Officers say the woman was treated for burns. Anyone with any information about this incident asked to call Madison Police. A protest is underway in Rock County. Our Adam Duxter is live at the Rock County District demonstration. Adam, what can you tell us?
Yeah, Mark, the planned protest was supposed to start here today at the Rock County Courthouse around noon, and we'll pivot and give you guys a little bit of an idea of the crowd that is starting to grow and show up so far for this planned protest. Now, protest today is planning to address racial inequalities when it comes to incarceration here in Wisconsin and call on the Rock County Courthouse as well as the district attorney to make changes. Now, Beloit's Reverend Michael Bell told the Janesville Gazette he expects about 50 people or so to be here, including advocacy groups from both Milwaukee and Madison. We'll be here today and bring you a live report coming up tonight on News 3 Now at 5.
We'll see you then, Adam. Thank you. Sunny start to your Thursday. Let's head to the Weather Center. Meteorologist Chris Reese has a look at your first warned forecast. Hi, Chris.
Yeah, good afternoon, Mark. It's sunny and comfortable, too. Sunshine continues to be the story. For now, we'll see some changes in that later on. Temperature-wise, upper 70s is where we're calling it for just about all of us. We do have at least a few spots that are still in the lower 70s. Dew points are in the 50s. This means the air is staying comfortable, but there's at least a little bit of moisture to it. No showers, though. No thunderstorms either. We're going to be staying dry on high-resolution Doppler as we go through the rest of today. Tonight and into tomorrow is when we could see some changes. But with that being said, look for highs right around 81 this afternoon, back into the 70s right around dinner time, folks. So I'd encourage you to maybe eat dinner outside if you have a chance to do it.
All right, very pleasant out there. Thank you, Chris. We'll see you in a few minutes. Just one day after posting a record number of new coronavirus cases, Dane County health officials have announced a new high number of new cases. Public Health Madison and Dane County say that 105 more people have tested positive for the virus, and 279 people in Dane County have tested positive in the past 5 days. Health officials say half of the cases are people who are 20 to 29 years old. Since the beginning of the outbreak, 1,350 people have tested positive in Dane County. 868 of them have recovered. So far in Wisconsin, there are 25,846 positive cases and 557 deaths. The U.S. reported the largest single-day increase in coronavirus cases since the outbreak began. More than 38,000 cases across the country. Manuel Bojorquez reports.
I think we had COVID on the ropes. We were doing very well, and it's making a comeback.
Dr. Sergio Segarra is the chief medical officer of Miami's Baptist Hospital. He says he's seen a significant increase of coronavirus patients in the last few days, mostly walk-in cases.
These are community-acquired COVID infections as opposed to nursing homes.
Florida was one of 5 states reporting record-high increases in coronavirus cases on Wednesday. Another was California, where more than 7,000 people tested positive. Rises in hospitalizations and rates of infection prompted Governor Gavin Newsom to warn that a rollback of the state's reopening is not out of the question. As cases rise in the south and west, the one-time epicenter of the outbreak is taking precautions.
People coming in from states that have a high infection rate must quarantine for 14 days.
The governors of New York, Connecticut, and New Jersey warned those in violation of the rule would face a fine of up to $10,000. Their list of states includes Texas.
There is a massive outbreak of COVID-19 across the state of Texas.
Governor Greg Abbott said certain parts of his state could face new restrictions after seeing more than 10,000 new cases in 2 days.
The situations in the hospitals continues to worsen.
In Houston, hospitals are at 97% capacity, and statewide hospitalizations rose 57% in the last week. Several states, including Texas, are reporting large increases in cases among young people as bars and restaurants reopen.
I understood the chance I was taking going out, and obviously now I'm paying that price.
21-year-old Adriana Carter says she and her friends caught the virus after a night out in San Marcos, Texas. She says while she was being careful, many others were not.
We're trying to figure out a new normal, and I hadn't gone out since the bars reopened. It just so happened that the one night out I did contract coronavirus.
And in another reminder that the young are still very much at risk from this disease, 17-year-old Carson Davis, a high school student in Fort Myers, Florida, was airlifted to a hospital Monday and passed away the very next day due to complications from COVID-19. Manuel Bojorquez, CBS News, Homestead, Florida.
And Florida is currently set to host several pro sports leagues at Disney World in Orlando next month. But late yesterday, Disneyland in Southern California announced it would postpone its reopening due to the virus. Meanwhile, Orange County in Florida, where Orlando's located, recorded more new COVID-19 cases yesterday than 38 states did. The House is prepared to pass a police reform bill on the one-month anniversary of George Floyd's death. The bill includes a ban on chokeholds and will make it easier to file civil lawsuits against officers accused of misconduct. Those two provisions are not included in a Republican Senate bill that Democrats blocked Wednesday.
This bill lost because it was woefully inadequate. It never would have passed, and McConnell provided no path to improve it.
My friends on the other side just said no. Not no to the legislation. They just said no.
President Trump says he won't support any bill that hurts police. The president is also promising to prosecute protesters caught damaging statues. The president says he'll sign an executive order to further protect the statues, and he tweeted that they are, quote, some of our great works of art that represent our history and heritage. And President Trump is headed to Wisconsin today. He'll be in Marinette, where Navy warships are being built. Then he'll be stopping in Green Bay this afternoon to hold a town hall that'll be broadcast tonight on Fox News. New at noon, Circus World Museum in Baraboo announced that they will be opening on July 1st. Museum officials say they'll be opening for tours twice a day at 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Monday through Friday. Guests must make reservations in advance, and there can only be 10 guests per tour. The cost will be $16 for adults, $10 for kids. Guests are encouraged to wear masks. And there's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. Up next, we'll see what Howard's working on in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
What's the secret ingredient that makes this potato salad so good? The only way to find out is to join us here in the Test Kitchen.
Salute massive savings at Ashley Home Store's Stars and Stripes event. Save up to 60% off. Plus, take a bonus 10% off our sale prices at checkout. And interest-free financing for 3 years on top of our very best deals. Ashley Home Store. This is home.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Who am I? Wow, is that really me?
Hi, I'm Annette, and I'm an actress. Under-eye bags and wrinkles are so frustrating. They're so hard to hide and so hard to get rid of. I came across Plexiderm, and I was so excited. We have a model. His name is Richie, and all he's doing is taking a small amount. It's so powerful. That's all it takes. This 4th of July, in just 10 minutes, you'll look incredible. This is something that you can do in the convenience of your own home. It's a cream. It's a topical. It literally creates an invisible layer that tightens the skin and smooths it out. All you do is gently rub it underneath your eyes, on your fine lines and wrinkles, and it visibly disappears in as little as 10 minutes.
My real true opinion is holy words I can't say on camera. This is absolutely unbelievable. I mean, I could feel it just lifting my skin. It was amazing. It feels good. It feels great. Looks even better.
I can't even believe that this worked. I was a little skeptical, I am not going to lie, because I saw people online with it. I'm like, yeah, right, that can't possibly work. I'm telling you, it really works.
I thought I might see a little difference, but to see that big of a difference, and you know, I felt something happening, but I had no idea. Like, I have so many dark circles, I have the puffiness, I have the lines. Like, it's amazing. I love it.
I did this to my father at home because I was skeptical. Yes, I admit it. 4 minutes, 34 seconds. The appearance of his under eye bag was completely gone. We were screaming. You have an event, you have any of those moments where you want to feel the best about yourself. I am telling you, the videos that you see on social media and TV are real. This 4th of July is the best time to get Plexiderm for $14.95 and see it work for yourself after your first application. Your solution is at plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
How to change the way you pizza. Step 1, grab a delicious Papa Murphy's pizza. Step 2, bake. Step 3, chow down on the deliciousness. Right now, get our signature pepperoni pizza for just $8. Papa Murphy's.
Ashley Home Store's Mattress Marathon ends soon. Don't miss our biggest mattress sale of the year. Pay as little as $22 a month for Tempur-Pedic with 6 years no-interest financing. Doorbuster Queen mattresses are just $95 while they last. Through Monday at Ashley Home Store.
When it comes to potato salad, there are about as many different ways to make it as there are stars in the sky. And although I've shared a bunch of really tasty ones with you over the years, I'd like to introduce you to one that's been getting a lot of rave reviews. We begin by cooking some red skin potatoes that we've cut into chunks. Once they're tender, we drain them really well. While those sit for a sec, we mix together some chopped onion with a bit of olive oil, a little salt and pepper, and some rice wine vinegar. And if you're not familiar with rice wine vinegar, it adds a sweetish, tangy touch that makes any dish really stand out. Now we add the warm potatoes and give it a good mix. You want to make sure the potatoes are warm so all the flavor soaks in. We'll pop it in the fridge, and when it's chilled, we'll finish it off with a little mayo, a couple of chopped hard-boiled eggs, and a bit of cilantro. There you have it, a basic potato salad that tastes anything but basic. So if you're the one in charge of bringing the deli salad to the next shindig, I suggest you hop online and get the recipe for our secret ingredient potato salad. I know you'll be glad you did. I'm Howard with Kelly in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a change of pace kind of way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
All right, Howard, thank you. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. Up next, a sunny start to the day, but an alert day is in the forecast for tomorrow. Meteorologist Chris Reese will have more ahead in your first Warn forecast.
Ashley Home Store's Mattress Marathon ends soon. Don't miss our biggest mattress sale of the year. Pay as little as $22 a month for Tempur-Pedic with 6 years no-interest financing. Doorbuster Queen mattresses are just $95 while they last. Through Monday at Ashley Home Store.
If a physical or emotional condition keeps you from working, Social Security should pay disability benefits. Often it doesn't, and deserving people are denied. I'm attorney Don Becker. Don't give up. In Wisconsin, we've turned thousands of disability denials into approvals. Disability law is all we do.
Call the Becker Law Office, 1-800-254-7766.
For years, iMart Express has provided quality eyewear and same-day service to your community. With sights set on the path forward, we continue to rally together to keep your future in focus. Get 2 pairs of single-vision glasses for under $40 and 2 pairs of progressives for under $80. We've implemented additional measures to ensure the safety of everyone that comes into our stores. We thank our local heroes for your dedication to our community. For more information, visit imartexpress.com.
For 45 years, Affordable Dentures and Implants has created affordable access to dental care.
And we're proud to have helped millions of people improve their smiles.
Our number one priority is always being the health and the well-being of our patients and staff.
So, we're taking extra precautions to welcome you to a safe and clean environment.
Because we want you to go ahead and smile.
Affordable Dentures and Implants. We can't wait to see you.
Absolute massive savings at Ashley Home Store's Stars and Stripes event. Save up to 60% off. Plus, take a bonus 10% off our sale prices at checkout. And interest-free financing for 3 years on top of our very best deals. Ashley Home Store. This is home.
Farm Report is sponsored by Blain's Farm and Fleet.
Well, stocks get dinged again, and the Apple Watch gives a gentle nudge to wash your paws. Diane King Hall has more in today's Money Watch report.
Stocks waded in choppy waters today amid worries about rising coronavirus cases across the country. Weak economic data also contributed to a bearish tone. The government says in its final estimate of first quarter GDP that the U.S. economy shrank 5% during the first 3 months of the year. Job losses continue to plague the labor market. According to the Labor Department, first-time filings for weekly jobless claims totaled 1.48 million last week. Although it was a small improvement over the prior week, it was worse than expected, and about 47 million Americans have filed for weekly unemployment benefits over the past 14 weeks. Google is tweaking privacy settings for new users. The search giant says it will automatically delete web and app activity for new users after 18 months. Settings for current users won't be modified, but the company will send notices to existing users reminding them they can set expiration dates to auto-delete data like location history and search and YouTube activity after 3 or 18 months. Apple has another way to remind you to wash your hands amid the pandemic. As part of its new Apple Watch software, the device will automatically detect when you start washing your hands. The watch will then time how long you scrub your mitts. It does this by listening for the sound of running water and suds. If you stop too early, the watch will give a gentle reminder to keep going. And that's your CBS Money Watch report. For more, head to cbsmoneywatch.com. I'm Diane King Hall.
Let's check Wall Street afternoon hour. Positive. The stocks turned around a little bit. The Dow Industrial is up 108 points. The NASDAQ up 50. The S&P 500 up 11. Let's check in now with Q106 Farm Director Pam Yankee. I don't think I want my phone telling me to wash my hands.
No, well, and what else is it listening for?
That's right.
Suds? Is that a new app? Listen to Suds. Well, whatever. Just as long as you wash your hands, I guess that's a good thing. And there's a lot of farmers that are going to be getting dirty out there with this kind of beautiful weather. So wash your hands when you get back in. The markets are recognizing that we don't have too much in the way of weather obstacles around the upper Midwest today. Our corn, our beans, our wheat, everything's trading a little bit lower. Honestly, volume's been pretty quiet when you look at what's happening with our corn, beans, and wheat, just because there's not much news to talk about. On the other hand, there is dairy. And I'll tell you what, man, in my 30-plus year career in doing this job, I've never seen the dairy markets work so much volatility. And I was talking with Cody Koster this morning from Rice Dairy down in Chicago, and he said, we have seen the Class 3 fluid milk contracts in Chicago move limit up or down 8 times in the past 3 months. Wall Street Journal is paying attention to what's happening with the sharp cheese prices going up and coming down. We saw expanded limits, which means that our fluid milk contracts can move as much as 150 points up or down since Monday. And I believe that we're in that same expanded trading limit right now. That's not a good thing today. Our fluid milk contracts, last time I glanced at them, are trading down more than 80 cents a hundredweight for July and August. The other thing you have to keep in mind, farmers, is our storage reports. We just got one, I suppose probably 10 days ago. 820 million pounds of American cheese in cold storage and 1.45 billion pounds of all cheese in cold storage. That's one of the highest numbers we've seen in history. The only reason why the market is somewhat neutral on that is because restaurants and bars are still trying to replenish their supplies. We're not sure what's going to happen with schools. The USDA still got that food box program that they're implementing. So the numbers are flat as far as cold storage and cheese. So we're looking at that as a favorable thing, but still, Mark, those are exceptionally high numbers. So when we get a rally, and we have seen rallies, our dairy farmers really need to protect themselves. It's every man for themselves kind of situation when things go crazy like this.
Yeah, you're right. It is crazy out there. All right, Pam, take care. See you soon. Here's Chris with your forecast. Beautiful day today.
Absolutely. I've been watching the boats out here on the Edgewater Sky Camera, Mark, just over the past couple of minutes, and I've been counting them. We have one, it looks like 2, 3, 4, 5 boats, really all just in this shot right here. 3 things to know. I'll tell you what, the rest of this afternoon will be absolutely wonderful, but severe thunderstorms are possible as we move into your Friday. Then the weekend itself is actually one that's trending drier with some heat showing up next week. I want to go ahead and talk about the alert work day that we do have in the forecast in particular. Here's what we're watching. We're going to be watching Friday afternoon into Friday evening. Notice the slight risk. This is level 2 out of 5 in the yellow, encompassing the entire viewing area, most of eastern Wisconsin there, even parts of northern Wisconsin. I'm expecting a developing line of thunderstorms sometime between 2 o'clock and 8 o'clock for us tomorrow. And whenever you get these lines of thunderstorms, that's when you have to watch your high winds and large hail. Some local flooding is also always going to be possible with these kind of setups. Let's go ahead and show you what I think the radar might look like as we move into tomorrow. This is future track, and what you'll see is likely some showers of thunderstorms towards the north, and then here's that developing line right around dinner time as we move into your Friday. Looking outside right now, of course, things are absolutely fantastic, so get outside if you have the chance to do it. 77 is our temperature. Winds are coming out of the north and northwest at about 6 miles per hour there. 77 for our friends in Monroe. Also, Janesville coming in at the same temperature. We'll watch them warm up a couple more degrees as we move forward into the afternoon. But for now, expect sunshine. We don't have any showers or thunderstorms out there. 81 is where we'll call it for the high. A few more decorator clouds will pop up into the rest of the afternoon and evening. Then we start to move into the overnight hours. Watch how those winds shift from the north and start turning out of the south now. Overnight lows will be right into the 60s, and then a couple showers of thunderstorms begin to pop up. We're stopping the clock at 8:30 in the morning. You're waking up, you're starting your Friday. Yes, there may be a few showers around. I can't rule out a rumble of thunder embedded there. Now here's that same model I showed you moments ago. We're moving towards 3 o'clock in the afternoon. This is where central and northern Wisconsin will see a complex of thunderstorms moving through, and it's the tail on the southern side of that where I expect a line of showers of thunderstorms to develop. And whenever you go from really kind of nothing to those bright colors on the radar, that's when you have the best chance of seeing high winds. So that's the primary thing to be mindful of moving towards tomorrow. That pushes towards the south as we go into the evening, and by about 10 o'clock, most of it should be out of here. Then we start to see things drying for us as we head into the weekend. But I'm harping on the winds. Once again, this is future track wind gusts showing you how once you get into these purples, you're talking 40, 50, 60 mile an hour winds in the shading here. But tomorrow evening really could be a windy day before that pushes on down towards the south. Beyond that, folks, I mentioned the weekend being dry, but things are also likely to get hot as we move into next week. The core of this heat's going to flex a little bit of muscle. It'll keep us a little bit drier, but we're going to see very warm temperatures across a good portion of the country, and that could likely last for a couple of days. It's going to be humid as well. I'll show you the extended forecast here, and 85 is the coolest temperature on it. Most days are going to be around 86, 87, 88. I actually wouldn't be surprised to see some 90s starting to show up in this forecast, simply because a lot of the latest data has been even warmer than what we have in your forecast right now. Each and every day is humid with the chance of a shower or thunderstorm, but for the most part, things will be dry and very summer-like.
All right, thank you, Chris. The pet of the week is next.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Spas, Spas, Spas. The Swim Spa Hot Tub and Sauna Show is this weekend only. Rows and rows of spas, hot tubs, and swim spas. The largest display in the state. Save up to 60% on all in-stock models. This weekend only in the Exhibition Hall at the Alliant Energy Center, Madison.
Save big money on your next project with 11% off everything now at Menards. Mastermark Lawn Edging gives you a neat and tidy lawn with no trenching or digging needed. Save 11% on all Mastermark Lawn Edging. Shelter Logic offers a full line of storage shelters, instant garages, and pop-up canopies. Right now, save with 11% off all Shelter Logic storage solutions. Start saving with 11% off everything now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Though challenges surround us, life still goes on. There's still time to dream, still plans to be made. And if you're retiring soon, still deadlines to be met. We talk with people every day who need to replace their employer benefits when they retire. We can answer your questions too, so you can feel good about the decisions you make. For a retirement benefits checklist, visit us online or call Physicians Mutual Insurance Company today.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
Right Right now, during Steinhoffel's 4th of July mattress sale, save up to $700 instantly on Tempur-Breeze adjustable mattress sets. And get $300 in Apple Rewards or $300 in Steinhoffel's cash. Buy a Tempur-Breeze and sleep up to 8 degrees cooler all night long. Queen Tempur-Breeze mattresses now only $59 per month with Steinhoffel's 0% 60-month financing. All this plus free next-day delivery on your new Tempur-Pedic. Only at Steinhoffel's and Steinhoffel's Mattress.
Going on now, 4 days only. Save big at Grand Appliance and avoid big box crowds this holiday during the Friends and Family Sale. Shop online or at your local Grand Appliance. Double up on Grand exclusive savings. Up to $1,000 on top of already reduced July 4th pricing. Take advantage of safe online, phone, and virtual shopping options. Plus, your choice of either no-contact curbside or in-home delivery services. Don't delay. Grand Appliance Friends and Family Sale ends this Sunday, June 28th.
Spas. The Swim Spa Hot Tub and Sauna Show is this weekend only. Rows and rows of spas, hot tubs, and swim spas. The largest display in the state. Save up to 60% on all in-stock models. This weekend only in the Exhibition Hall at the Alliant Energy Center, Madison.
Now for our Dane County Humane Society's Pet of the Week, this is Cynthia, a sweet, friendly adult cat who's searching for a forever home. Cynthia loves treats, pets, and playing with toys. She is a very energetic cat who'd love a home with people who have experience with cats, but she's got a great face. If you're interested in learning more about Cynthia and possibly bringing her home, call the Adoption Center at 608-838-0413, extension 145 to make an appointment, or go to giveshelter.org. Our pet from last week, Ghost, is still looking for his forever home. And Festival of Foods is holding a fundraiser to support animals in need. Shoppers can make a $5 or $10 donation to the Paw Away Hunger program to the Dane County Humane Society. That money raised helps feed shelter animals. The fundraiser goes through June 30th. All right, here's Chris. One final check of your forecast.
Blue skies. That's what we have for the rest of your Friday, folks. Temperature should top out right around 81 degrees or so. There will be a chance for some thunderstorms to develop overnight tonight, but we'll really begin to see them Friday afternoon, and then by Friday night, things should clear out. But we have an alert day for Friday, mainly for wind and hail. Your weekend looks drier, but I'll tell you, it's going to be warm. We're going to see those highs up around 90 throughout the rest of the extended forecast.
Hot for a long time, as a matter of fact. All right, Chris, thank you. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you back here again at 4 o'clock. In the meantime, have a great afternoon.